Welcome to ETE MCQs. Now let us solve an NPTEL assignment problem. Consider the Laplace transform x of s is equal to 1 by s squared into s plus 1 with ROC minus 1 less than real part of s less than 0. So we have x of s is equal to x of s is equal to 1 by s squared into s plus 1, s squared into s plus 1. What is its inverse Laplace transform? We are supposed to find the inverse Laplace transform of the given x of s. And moreover, the ROC is mentioned to find the inverse. Okay, so we need to take the final inverse Laplace transform. Based on this ROC, we need to find the respective time domain signal. Now, in order to find the inverse, let us apply the method of partial fraction to the above x of s. So based on method of partial fractions, we have the right hand side can be rewritten as 1 by s squared into s plus 1 can be rewritten as a by s plus b by s squared plus c divided by s plus 1, where a, b and c are arbitrary constants. Now the above expression can be rewritten as a into s into s plus 1, taking the LCM you get a into s plus 1 plus b into s plus 1 plus c into s squared, and in the denominator you will have s squared into s plus 1. And the same thing you have on the left hand side, 1 divided by s squared into s plus 1. So upon cancellation of the denominator, finally we have 1 is equal to a into s into s plus 1 plus b into s plus 1 plus c into s squared. So what we can do is, let us make some substitutions for s so that we can find the arbitrary constant a, b and c. So first let or when s is assigned 0, what happens? You will get 1 is equal to a into 0 into 1 plus b into 1 plus c into 0. So altogether we get 1 is equal to b. A into 0 becomes 0, c into 0 becomes 0. So we have b is equal to 1. b is assigned 1. Next, the next substitution is when s is equal to minus 1. What happens? You just substitute it in, you better call this as equation number 1. You do the substitution in 1. You do both the substitutions in 1. When you do it in 1, you get 1 is equal to a into minus 1 into 0 plus b into minus 1 plus 1, it becomes 0. So plus b into 0 plus c into minus 1 the whole squared. So finally we have 1 is equal to c. So c is equal to 1. So we have got b is equal to 1 and c is equal to 1. So these two are the values you are getting. Now, next we are supposed to find the arbitrary constant A. So in order to find A, substituting values for S to find the arbitrary constants is one way. The other way is by equating the coefficients. So when you equate the coefficients, it is possible to find the unknown arbitrary constants. So in order to find A, let us equate the S squared coefficients. So equating the coefficients of S squared. Okay, so from 1 what do you get? From 1 you can notice that there is no coefficient of S squared on the left hand side. So let me just write it. You will have 1 is equal to A S squared plus A plus BS plus B plus C S squared. So when you equate the S squared coefficient, only this coefficient and this will get equated. And on the left hand side you have 0. So when you equate the S squared coefficient, you will get 0 is equal to A plus C. So we can say that A is equal to minus C, which implies A is equal to minus 1 because C is 1. When C is 1 and A is equal to minus C, it means that A is equal to minus 1. Now that we have found out the value of A, B and C, now X of S is rewritten based on partial fraction as this particular term. So what is X of S finally? Let us substitute the values of A, B and C so that we get X of S is equal to minus 1 divided by S plus B is 1 divided by S squared plus C is again 1, so 1 divided by S plus 1. Now we are supposed to take the inverse Laplace transform. Now inverse Laplace transform has to be taken in such a way that this condition for ROC is getting satisfied. So taking the inverse Laplace transform to satisfy the ROC, taking inverse Laplace transform. So for each and every term we need to focus on the ROC and then take the inverse. So we have the inverse of X of S is X of t, which is equal to, now here lies the entire focus. Now let us just write all possible values of the Laplace transformations that will yield this 1 by S squared and 1 by S plus 1. So from formula, I am just writing it based on the formula. We have Laplace transform of e power minus at into u of t is equal to 1 by S plus a, and the respective ROC is real part of S the pole is minus a. Since it corresponds to a right-sided sequence, u of t is a right-sided sequence, region of convergence should be greater than minus a. So this is the condition. Similarly, the other Laplace transform, these are some basic formulas which we have seen already. The Laplace transform of u of t is nothing but 1 by S, and the respective ROC is real part of S, it is greater than 0 because the pole is 0, S is equal to 0, the pole for this case is 0. S is equal to 0. In other words, this can also be seen as when you put A is equal to 0, you will get u of t. So Laplace transform of u of t is just 1 by s. That is how you get this 1 by s. And real part of s is greater than 0. It is outside 0. It is the region of convergence is outside 0. Here the region of convergence should be inside 0. This should be inside 0 because this is your real part of s. This region of convergence, this one refers to the region or real part of s. Once you say that the real part of s is less than 0, which means that this 1 by s should be a left-sided sequence. This should be a left-sided sequence. So whereas this is a right-sided sequence, this one corresponds to a right-sided sequence. So this is not, this we cannot make use of this particular term. Whereas for the second one, 1 by s squared, again, since we have real part of s, it is less than 0. This is also a left-sided sequence. Whereas the first one, that is s is equal to minus 1 is your pole, and the region of convergence is outside. It is the ROC is outside minus 1. So this should be a right-sided sequence. RSS. So since it is a right-sided sequence, you can make use of this formula directly. This one is a right-sided sequence. You can use it. This one corresponds to a right-sided sequence. RSS. So you can make use of this over here. Whereas this is invalid in this place. So we need to get the left-sided sequence. So the formula for the left-sided sequence is Laplace transform of minus u of minus t is nothing but 1 by s, and real part of s is less than 0. So this particular formula, the importance of region of convergence is that for two time domain sequence you have the same Laplace transformation. They can be differentiated only based on the region of convergence. That is the importance of region of convergence. So this 1 by s basically corresponds to this u of minus u of minus t, because this is a left-sided sequence. This is a left-sided sequence. So this one goes very well with the very first term. The inverse should depend on this particular inverse. And for 1 by s squared, again, this should be a left-sided sequence. So you can have it as Laplace transform of minus t into u of minus t. The respective Laplace transform is 1 by s squared, and the respective region of convergence is real part of s is 0. Now you can notice that we will be making use of, we won't be making use of this particular right-sided sequence. We'll be making use of the first one, third and fourth. In order to compute the inverse, minus 1 by s should correspond to a left-sided sequence. So this will contribute to the first term, and 1 by s squared, again it should be a left-sided sequence. This will contribute to find the inverse for the second term, and 1 by s plus 1 should be a right-sided sequence whose Laplace transformation is given over here. So this will correspond to the, this will contribute to the inverse of the third term. Okay. Now based on this, we are supposed to find the inverse Laplace transformation, so that the region of convergence is getting satisfied. Since you have a minus sign here, you should have u of minus t. U of minus t. And for the second one, for 1 by s squared, the inverse Laplace transformation is, this is the Laplace transform of t in minus t into u of minus t. The inverse of 1 by s squared will be minus t into u of minus t. So you can take the term as such, minus t into u of minus t. And then finally, this is a right-sided sequence directly, so you can take it right directly. So plus e power minus t into u of t. So this is your resulting inverse Laplace transformation which satisfies this ROC. So the right option is C. You can notice that this solution or the inverse Laplace transformation matches with C. So the correct option is C.